Hey back guys, we're at the very end of it. Light. Get your drink ready, we're getting a platinum trophy. A light. Is this light holy? Ow, damn, man. Barrett? What? So everyone's together again? Sephiroth. Sephiroth. Is this Sephiroth's power? My body. I can't control my body. My front legs, my hind legs, my tail is about to rip off. This definitely is not good. He's way out of our league. I don't know if I can go on. Cloud. There. It's there. Cloud? Holy. He's there. Holy materia is shining. Aerith's prayer is shining. Holy Aerith. It's not over yet. This isn't the end yet. Here we go. Let's go, everyone. No way we're gonna lose. I'm going to see it through to the end for our future and for that of the planet. I understand now, Grandpa. This is my mission. I won't let the life stream or the planet wither away. Maybe I shouldn't have come. I don't need materia any. Nope, I still want it. And this and that and everything mine, and I'm never gonna give up any. Aerith's memories. Our memories. We came to tell you our memories. Come, planet, show us your answer. And Sephiroth, to the settling of everything. Oh, Lord. Let's do it. Tifa E-skill, big guard. Sid, limit with the high wind. Cloud, W summon, the Knights of the Round. Let's do it. That's one. Yes! Uh-oh, here it is. The one-winged angel, Sephiroth. Cloud, attack, Tifa, E-skill, big guard. Supernova. Uh-oh, E-skill, white wind. Uh-oh, he did Supernova. Bye, Pluto. Rip Saturn. Rip Jupiter. Everyone, apps for the planets. Apps for the planets. Rip the sun, it's gone. Rip Mercury. Rip. We're trying to save our planet and rip everything. It's all done. We ruined it. We failed. We failed. Killed everything. That's it. Peace out, one-winged angel. Now I'm gonna turn this off so that you guys can see the trophy when it lands. When the trophy lands, we're gonna be able to see it now. Bye, one-winged angel. That's what you get for destroying the solar system and the sun. We're screwed now. Now, a familiar scene from the remake, everyone. This is all we could do. Wait, what about Holy? What's gonna happen to the planet? That, I don't know. Isn't the rest up to the planet? You're right. We've done all we could do. All right, everyone. We did our best. That's it. Let's go home proud. What happened? I feel it. What? He's still here. Cloud! Still. Cloud? He's laughing. Cloud! Alright, everyone. To the edge of creation. Should seem very familiar to you. Yeah, we're breaking the rules. Block scene, but we're breaking the rules. Just, we're at the very end of the game, Just. Foursquare, it is about to go down. Edge of creation. This is it. The final stand. No more. It ends here. Now kiss. Shirtless Sephiroth, he's so jacked. He is hella jacked. Limit. Omni Slash. It's over. Savor this moment, everybody. Cloud. Ex-Soldier First Class. Failed experiment. Boom. Feat of meteoric proportions. Gaia's Guardian Platinum Trophy. Oh my god, we did it! We did it! The live stream? Or is it Holy? Live stream? Jump, Cloud! Oh, Tifa! think I'm beginning to understand. What? An answer from the planet. The Promised Land. I think I can meet her there. Yeah, let's go meet her. How strong is he? One arm. Hey, where is everyone? Hey! I'm glad you're all safe! They all seem to be safe too. But now, what are we going to do? Holy should be moving soon. And that means this place will... Oh, Lady Luck, don't fail me now. Oh no, the high wind! There's Lady Luck. Get out of there! Of course it's Darren's too right at the end. Oh crap, come on, high wind. Snap out of it, high wind. Shit! Oh, they got away. Marlene! The flower girl? Marlene! She's so small, I know! Meteor. So she's just outside of Midgar. She must be at Calm. Being destroyed. Shimmer Tower. Oh no, all the sectors. Oh no. Oh no, another plate fell. What is that? Is that holy? Marlene, don't blind yourself. Cosmo Canyon. Oh no, it's breaking through. It broke through holy. She's blind forever. No, don't say that, Darren. Wait a damn minute. What's going to happen to Midgar? We can't let that happen. I had everyone take refuge in the slums. But the way things are now, it's too late for Holy. Meteor is approaching the planet. Holy is having the opposite effect. Forget Midgar. We've got to worry about the planet. this is what Red said was the bad ending in Remake. The future if we fail to succeed today is what he said. What's that? The live stream. It's up to the planet. What the hell is that? Live stream. Marlene! It's coming. It's coming very slowly, though. Look, it's planet-sized. It's moving pretty damn fast if it's going across the planet. I went to school with Marlene. She's it's coming from everywhere. The planet's answered. Yeah, Marlene could never. Maybe you're just jealous. Aerith. Final Fantasy VII complete. Platinum trophy obtained. Now, if you have not played Final Fantasy VII Remake, run away now. Run away now if you have not seen or you haven't played Final Fantasy VII Remake. I know it's not over. There's a post-credit scene, but run away now if you have not seen if you haven't finished Final Fantasy VII Remake. There is a hot theory about that very last shot that we saw with Aerith. I can't run away. No. Then mute. Then just mute just. There's a very hot theory about that very last shot that we saw of Aerith. And it has to do with the Final Fantasy VII Remake ending. There is a theory out there that very last shot that we see of Aerith, which looks extremely similar to when when the game opens after she communes with the live stream in Midgar, that this is officially where the game jumps. And this is where people are theorizing Aerith has jumped to the other dimension. The end shot is the start shot. Yes, they're theorizing that this is where Aerith and her presence has jumped into the remake dimension. There is a theory that Aerith knows more than she's telling in Final Fantasy VII Remake, and that Aerith has crossed a dimension. Because that's the same opening reaction, shots, everything. And she's just crossed into the other dimension where she knows what's going to happen. And the Arbiters of Fate are trying to keep everything in motion. It's not much of a stretch either. It's not. Because I continue with my theory. Final Fantasy VII Remake is a sequel. My theory continues to be Final Fantasy VII Remake is a sequel. It is a sequel where we are more or less reliving the events of the original Final Fantasy VII, which we just completed. And Aerith knows more than she's telling. And with the ending events of Final Fantasy VII Remake, we have broken out of what fate has decided will happen. We've defeated fate. And now, again, the unknown journey continues. But, and here's another thing. Is Aerith's death a fixed point? That's the biggest thing that's up to question right now. Because I think no matter what, you know, here's the thing. I'm going to have to tweak my theory a little bit. Because is her death necessary? Suddenly, I don't know. Because she completed what she meant to do, which was to commune with the planet. Because when her holy materia dropped after she died, it glowed green. Now, does that mean she had completed communing with the planet and the planet has accepted her plea, but it completed it when she died? Is her death necessary? That is going to be the big question. I am still on team Aerith has to die. I think she has to die. I think she is a fixed point, and she has to return to the life stream in order to be able to commune and convince the planet to save humankind. Pierre, I heard theories they might let Aerith live but kill Tifa because it would be equally surprising and a heart punch for fans. Curious Joy, the moment in the sewers with Tifa when she said, "You're not there. What are you not telling?" And then Sephiroth first mentioned that he said, "Oh, Aerith is super hiding," and I agree. I think she has to die as well. Aerith doesn't die, but Cloud dies and you take over with Zack. That would be fascinating, Fubu. But I think what happens is, I think what's gonna matter is whether she has to live or die is still up to question. Because when we see the materia drop at the bottom of the water in the Temple of the Ancients, it's glowing green. It's glowing, which means she successfully communed with the planet. But is her death required? That's going to be the big question. Additionally, since is Zack the dark-haired Cloud? Yes. If you want to go back into my VODs, we played Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII, which is the prequel to this game, so you can learn more about Zack. Because in a classic, you know Zack. In Remake, they haven't even named him yet, unless you read the credits and it says who voice acted him and it says his name. So, is her death a fixed point? I think it is. And I think it is because the creators still want to surprise us. And just the fact that we're debating whether Aerith has to die is enough to surprise us. I think she still has to die, and it's going to be that much more tragic because we know that we can save her, but we can't save her because the only way for the planet to decide to save itself and humankind is because Aerith has to return to the life stream. And that's going to make the scene so much worse. That's going to make that death 100 times harder because we know that we can change it, but we know that we can't and we shouldn't for the greater good. That's what's going to be crazy. Aerith is going to die in Zack's timeline. See, that's the other thing. That's the other interesting thing. I think we'll save her, but then it's going to be like, oh my god, we did it, and then she just takes her own life knowing, because they wanted to make it traumatic as it was for the kids who watched the first time. So, I don't know what the Zack part is. The Zack part's really throwing me for a curveball. Originally, when they did the concept for Final Fantasy VII, they had a concept where past actions would affect the future. I'm wondering if they'll do that with Zack. Okay, post credits. Here we go. 500 years later. Where does Advent Children fall and everything? We'll talk about that after this, Ian. It's two cubs and someone that looks like Red 13, but we can see his tattoo. It's Red 13. Fubu, he could be, his race might not, sexuality might not exist. And that's Midgar. And the planet and green and life has taken over. Final Fantasy VII. Key, human is extinct 500 years later. That's why Red said this is the bad ending. That's true, but it could just be like a maternal-paternal thing. They never actually said that it required it. It also could be terrible translation. Okay, so Ian asked, where does Advent Children fit into this? Aerith, at that point, went to the alternate timeline. Sephiroth, I think, has not learned that ability at this point of the story that we just saw. But at the end of Advent Children, Cloud doesn't beat Sephiroth. Sephiroth wraps himself in his wing and disappears, and he says, I will not be a memory. He never dies. Bye, Fubu. Bye. Thank you so much for coming by, Fubu. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. And so it leads to the opinion and the thought that Sephiroth didn't die, and he finally was able to cross, and he's crossing to a different dimension to try and change fate and try and change the outcome. Because if you watch Advent Children again, Sephiroth doesn't like, and disintegrate. He wraps himself in his wing, and he says, I will not be a memory. So everybody that's here, everyone that's here, thank you so much for coming by. We have been streaming for 8 hours and 22 minutes. We have beaten Final Fantasy VII Classic. We got that platinum trophy, and I just need to let you all know, starting tomorrow, because we beat Final Fantasy VII, we are playing Dirge of Cerberus Final Fantasy VII. Tomorrow we will start the sequel to Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VII Advent Children.